Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where I talk about personal finance. Today I'm going to talk about net worth explodes after $100,000. Let's get into the video. The journey to financial independence is often marked by milestones, with the first significant one for many being the accumulation of $100,000 in net worth. While reaching 100,000 is no small feat, what's fascinating is that wealth accumulation tends to accelerate after this point. Many financial experts and investors point out that once you cross the 100,000 threshold, your net worth has the potential to grow exponentially. But why does this happen? What it is about $100,000 that makes it a tipping point in the wealth building journey. In this video, I will explore the reasons why net worth tends to explode after 100,000, examining the financial, psychological, and practical factors that contribute to this phenomenon. One is the power of compound interest. The most significant reason behind the rapid growth of net worth after 100,000 is the power of compound interest. Albert Einstein is famously attributed to having called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and for a good reason. How compound interest works. When you invest money, the returns you earn doing just sitting idle, they begin to generate their own returns. Over time, the initial investments and the returns earned on this investment begin to compound, growing at an accelerating rate. This is because you are earning interest on the initial principal as well as on the accumulated interest from previous periods. Let's break this down with an example. Suppose you invest 100,000 in an asset that yields an average return of 7% annually. In the first year, you earn 7,000, bringing your total to 107,000. In the second year, you now earn 7% on 107,000, giving you 7,490 in return, bringing your total to 114,490. In the third year, you earn 7% on the 114,490, which is 8,014, and so on. The larger your initial amount, the more impactful the returns from compound interest will be. Crossing the 100,000 threshold means your investment starts to accumulate more noticeable amount of interest, fueling an exponential growth cycle. Secondly, the snowball effects of savings. Another factor contributing to net worth explosion after 100,000 is the snowball effect. The larger your assets, the more they generate additional assets, creating a compounding snowball effect. Example of the snowball effect. Imagine someone who starts saving aggressively, putting aside 20,000 per year. With an investment return of 7% annually, the wealth accumulation in the early years may feel slow. However, by year 10, they could have accumulated over $200,000, including investment growth. Once their balance reaches the 100,000 threshold, the returns on the invested money itself start to create their own momentum. This means that even if they stop or reduce their contributions, their existing wealth continues to grow faster than before. Saving becomes easier. Another reason the snowball effect kicks in after 100,000 is psychologically reaching 100,000 is a milestone that provides motivation to continue saving. In the early stages, saving money may feel slow and insignificant, but once you have built a solid foundation, every new dollar saved contributes more meaningful to your net worth at this stage. You are less likely to withdraw money and more likely to let it grow. Increase investment options and leverage. Once you accumulated 100,000 in net worth, you typically have more access to diversified and higher return investments. With more capital at your disposal, you can take advantage of opportunities that were previously out of reach when your net worth was lower. More investment options. With $100,000 or more, you can begin investing in assets like real estate, private equity, or higher entry point opportunities like venture capital or limited partnerships in real estate developments. Many of these investments have the potential for higher returns than traditional stocks and bonds. Leveraging wealth for growth. Wealth, wealthy individuals often have better access to leverage using borrowed funds to amplify the returns on their investment. For example, someone with 100,000 in net worth may be able to secure a real estate loan to invest in rental property, allowing them to own an asset worth significantly more than their initial investment. While leverage comes with risk, responsibility use of it can accelerate wealth growth significantly. Real estate is a common example where leverage works well. If you use a $100,000 down payment to buy a property worth 500,000, you can benefit from appreciation on the entire 500,000, not just the 100,000 you invested. The psychology of wealth building. Reaching 100,000 isn't just financial milestone. It's a psychological one. Once you cross this threshold, you can start to believe that larger amounts of wealth are achievable. The mindset shift can have a profound impact on how you manage and grow your money. Confident boost. Once you reach 100,000, you have proven to yourself that disciplined saving, investing, and financial management pay off. This newfound confidence encourages you to stay the course and continue building wealth, even if the path involves some risk. When you have already built a foundation, taking calculated risks feels less daunting. The momentum of success. Success breeds success. As you see your net worth growing, it's easier to stay motivated to continue saving and investing. Positive reinforcement makes it less likely for you to deviate from your financial plan, which in turn accelerates your net worth even further. Better financial discipline. After achieving 100,000, many people find that they naturally adopt better financial habits. They become more strategic about cutting unnecessary expenses, maximizing savings, and finding new investment opportunities. With more skin in the game, you are more likely to educate yourself about personal finance, wealth management, and investment strategies. This ongoing education leads to better financial decisions, which can accelerate wealth accumulation. The fifth thing is diversification and risk management. Once you have crossed the 100,000 mark, diversification becomes an essential tool to grow and protect your net worth. By spending by spreading your wealth across various asset classes such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and commodities, you reduce the risk of losing everything in the event of a downturn in one particular market. Why diversification is key after 100,000. When your net worth is below 100,000, the impact of any investment losses can be devastating. A 10% loss on a 50,000 portfolio leaves you with 45,000, which can feel like a huge setback. However, after reaching 100,000, the same percentage loss, while still understandable, isn't as much damaging to your financial stability. Diversification helps to mitigate the risk of such losses, allowing your wealth to continue growing more consistently. Building a diverse portfolio. At this stage, you have enough wealth to start building a truly diverse portfolio. You can invest in a variety of asset classes like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, real estates, and even alternative investments like cryptocurrencies or commodities. With more capital to deploy, you are not forced to keep all your eggs in one basket. The sixth thing is economics of scale in financial planning. One of the less obvious benefits of reaching 100,000 in net worth is that it allows you to take advantage of economies of scale in financial planning. This simply means that the more wealth you have, the less you have to spend as a percentage of your overall net worth on managing and growing it. Lower fees. Many financial products, such as index funds, mutual funds, and financial advisors, offer lower fees or better rates to individuals with more wealth. As your wealth grows, you can negotiate better terms for investment management, insurance, and other financial services. Lower fees mean that more of your money stays invested and continues to grow. Access to professional financial advice. With more money to invest, you may also gain access to better financial advisors and wealth managers who can offer sophisticated strategies for growing and protecting your assets. Professional advice becomes more affordable and you are able to take advantage of tax planning, estate planning, and other services that can help ensure long-term financial success. 7. Network effects and opportunities. Reaching 100,000 open the doors to opportunities that simply ain't available when you are just starting out. As your wealth grows, so does your network, and this can create new avenues for investment, partnerships, and business growth. Access to exclusive deals. Whether wealthier individuals often have access to exclusive investment opportunities that ain't available to the general public. This might include private equity deals, hedge funds, angel investments, or even business partnership. These opportunities can lead to higher returns, accelerating the growth of your net worth. Networking with other wealth builders. As your wealth grows, you are likely to find yourself in social circles or professional environments with other successful individuals. These connections can provide valuable insights, investment opportunities, or business partnerships that help further accelerate your financial success. In conclusion, the tipping point of wealth, reaching 100,000 in net worth, is a significant milestone on the path to financial independence. While the journey to 100,000 often feels slow and difficult, crossing this threshold sets the stage for accelerated growth thanks to the power of compound interest, the snowball effect, increased investment options, and the psychological boost that comes with financial success. By maintaining discipline, diversifying investments, and leveraging opportunities, your net worth can explode as you move from 100,000 to higher levels of wealth. Ultimately, the key to growing your net worth after 100,000 is to stay committed to some financial principle, saving, investing wisely, and letting time and compound interest work in your favor. The journey may be long, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Thanks for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel.